everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of Quickies with me, Matt. Now, I can't really take all the credit for that name. My friend Jackie came up with it. She tends to come up with a lot of my good ideas, so if this takes off, she gets some of the credit. But anyways, as a sex-positive therapist, I really wanted this YouTube channel to focus on ways of increasing sex positivity and engaging the audience and hopefully passing on some information that would be helpful for all of you. So I thought I would focus this first episode on ways to still engage with your sexuality during the time of the coronavirus. This is a scary time for a lot of people. This is a time where we are social distancing ourselves from one another, but that does not mean that we still can't explore physical intimacy with ourselves and with our partners. And first things first, social distancing isn't a term I'm in love with. I think it should be called physical distancing because we still want to connect with one another. But without further ado, here are 5 tips to help you still engage with your sexuality during the coronavirus. So I think a good place to start would be with solo sex or masturbation. This is a great way for you to still feel that physical intimacy not only with yourself, but you can also experience it with your partner or partners and also virtually. And although I am an advocate of porn, more on that probably in a later episode, use this time to be mindful with yourself. Connect to your senses during this experience. If you're with a partner, engage in some mindful touching. It doesn't always have to lead to sex, it can just be a time to explore. And if you're single or away from your partner or partners at this time, why not engage in some virtual masturbation? That's what the app Snapchat is for, I'm pretty sure. Use that, FaceTime, Zoom, hell, even try webcamming. But remember to engage in the experience. The second tip I think is helpful is really utilizing sex toys. If you have them, use them. They're dildos, vibrators, strap-ons, sex swings, anything that you own, this is definitely the time to be using them. Sometimes we can put them aside and forget about them, but why not bring them out? And going back to tip 1, utilize them while you're virtually masturbating or engaging in mutual masturbation with your partner or partners. And if you don't own any, get out there and buy some. What's holding you back? Moving on to another tip that I think is helpful is engaging in role playing. Now, we tend to be very busy throughout our lives and we tend to put things off, or we say, I'm too busy, I have too much work going on, I have to take care of the kids. So we tend to neglect our sexuality and neglect fantasies that we want to engage in with ourselves, with other people. So this is the time to do it. Whether it's nurse and doctor, my personal favorite, coach and athlete, so fun, or anything in between. Whether it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes, just have fun with it. The 4th tip I have in mind involves using a blindfold. Now hear me out for those people who may be a little scared. This is a great way to increase desire and arousal. And you're doing this because of a couple things. You're limiting your sense of security, but you're doing it with somebody that you trust. So while you are in that safe space, those feelings of arousal tend to increase. Also, you're limiting one of your senses. So all of your other senses become heightened. And again, because you're with somebody you trust, you're ready to engage further. Now a warning, if you have any history with sexual trauma, I would stay away from this activity unless you are ready to explore it with somebody that you care about. And again, the biggest thing here is trust. And the last tip I have for all of you, take care of yourselves. Self-care is so important. Remember, keep your routine. What we're experiencing right now is temporary. It's not something we're going to be experiencing for the rest of our lives. Remind yourself of this. Be empathetic not only to the people in the world who are experiencing the exact same thing as you, but also to yourself. This is a hard time. Anxiety is heightened, stress is increased. Just take care of yourself. Because when we take care of ourselves, we're able to take care of the people that we love as well. Well, as I wrap up, I hope you enjoyed this quickie with me, Matt, and stay tuned for more. Please subscribe and like this video so you're the first to see new content that I'm putting out there. And please, take care of yourself and the ones that you love. I know these times are tough, but they're gonna get better.